Welcome everybody to Rosemount Community Center here in Rosemount, Minnesota. Very pleased to be joined by our cameraman today. That's right, we've got Luke Tervold on the tripod. Luke Tervold, everybody. A lot of fun here, folks. Yeah, as we mentioned, we've got a rematch here. It's Rosemount Irish Wildcats coming in with 15-10-2 record. Rosemount, an impressive 27-6-2. These two teams met just a week or two ago. It was Rosemount getting the best of them, a 2-0 victory over the Wildcats there. So a highly anticipated rematch. So settle in for some Saturday night hockey. Wildcats start now. Little freezing rain outside, but it sure is nice and toasty here. Let's take a look at our D8 standings. Approaching approximately the midway point of this season, you can see their number one team, Woodbury. They've played 9 games. They sit atop the league with 22 points. But it's Eagan and Rosemount, these two teams here tonight, only played 5 games. This is a 16-game season. So plenty of hockey left to be played. You can see Rosemount undefeated, the only team in District 8 currently undefeated. They've retained all of their fair play points. That's the FPP you see next to the points column there under the right side of your table. Rosemount 15 points, Eagan with an impressive 11 points. They're 3-2, also holding on to all of their fair play points. Say hello to our starting goaltender, Owen Delmonico, number 31, second-year Bantam, captain of this team. And the puck is down here in Rosemount. Your starting lineup, McKenzie, Tervold, Schmidt, Voelbel, and Williams. Sucks a player into him. Now there's Schmidt with a nice move along the red line. Schmidt throws it towards the net. It's going to be Rosemount sending it all the way down. Likely will get there for an icing, and it does. Last 10, you can see Rosemount 9-1-0 coming into this game, these last 10. Wildcats also have a winning record, 6-4-0. Wildcats keep it a short change. It's going to be Mann, Skoog, Henriksen, Levine, and Eilertson. But just like that, we get ourselves a quick whistle. It's another icing. This Rosemount Irish team down a couple of its key players. Number 44, Channing Goodwin, out in Colorado from what I understand, and rumor has it that number 77, Schubert, another strong standout player, I believe is in Mexico. Again, just rumors, but you never know. All right, here's Mann. Nice backhand pass intended for Henriksen, picked up by the Irish. Irish go off the glass and out. It's going to be Eilertson defending. Eilertson holds up behind Delmonico, puts it off the wall. It'll be Henriksen chipping it out. Skoog will chase after it. No icing. Turnover for Henriksen. Tried to get the backhand shot away, just can't reel it in. Now it's Steinke. His shot shoots, he scores! Cade Steinke, a missile from the point, and the Wildcats have jumped out to a 1-goal lead. Big time shot from the point. Cade Steinke, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Cade Steinke's second goal of the year. Puck going back out to the point. Shot coming through traffic. Beating Drew Sherman. 1-0 the score. Cade Steinke opening the score. 12:06 left in the first period. McKenzie rims it around off the glass out to the Rosemount point. Tipped, and it's in. That might have come off the stick of McKenzie. We'll take a look. There's McKenzie rimming it around. It goes out to the point, thrown back towards the net and tipped up. We should get a good look at that one from the corner. Puck goes out to the point. It's a one-time shot coming through. Yes, it was tipped by McKenzie up in over Delmonico's shoulder. So an own goal for the Wildcats ties this game. Williams, his shot, that goes wide. Held in by Eilertson. And this will be rolling, gets all the way down for icing. Wildcats down a couple players here today. Riley, number 81, nearing his return, his forearm injury. Number 29, one of the Wildcats' leading scorers, traveling with family. Team should be full strength here relatively soon. In the meantime, here now with 2 players gone from the lineup, it'll be the Wildcats going 6 up front and 5 on defense. Forwards getting a lot of ice here today. 11 minutes left in the first period of this 1-1 game. Mann, Henriksen, Skoog, Eilertson, and Williams. Long stretch pass, nice stop there by Eilertson. Now Skoog sends it in. Wildcats will begin their change. Tipped out into neutral ice, it's Williams. Williams finding a seam up the middle and room for Williams. He gets hooked, shot on goal. And looks like Williams is going to be going to the box. He had drawn the penalty. We'll wait for the call. It's possible that there was roughing calls after the play there that would be assessed to both of them, giving the Wildcats a power play, but we're seeing 5 skaters aside, so Wildcats were headed to the power play, but we're going to have some full-strength hockey here. Quick stop start here from the referees, just making sure that all is set. McKenzie wins the draw back to Eilertson. Lots of room. He puts one on net. Pad save from Drew Sherman. Eilertson holds the line. McKenzie batting it down towards Schmidt. McKenzie again back to Schmidt. He cycles it. It'll be Tervold. An all first-year line here. Schmidt, Tervold, and McKenzie. Eilertson and Levine on defense. Shot coming, hits the side of the net. Levine collects a puck, rims it around to the near corner. It's going to be Eilertson putting it to the far side. Turvold along the wall, put back behind the net for Eilertson. Eilertson with a nice spin move, going back to Levine. Wildcats doing a good job of maintaining possession, but it's a strong forecheck here from the Irish, keeping the Wildcats pinned in their own zone. And we're going to have a penalty. It's a roughing charge. So after all that, the Wildcats will go on to the power play with 9:29 left in the first period. Steinke, Mann, Henriksen, Voelbel, and let's see, this is Scoop. We lost track here. Voelbel and Steinke are your defensive pair. You got Scoop, Mann, Henriksen out there on offense, and we're going to have an icing. Minute 39 left on the power play. Voelbel sends it behind the net. It'll be Steinke chasing in the far corner. Mann there to support. Both players digging right near the red line. That one blocked there by Scoob. Rosemount gained control and they send it down. It'll be an icing. Minute 18 left in the Wildcat man advantage. This is the 71st power play attempt for your Wildcats. They've been plugging away at an 18.6 percentage. Wildcats struggled early in the season. They've righted that ship, as it were, here in the mid part of this season. Another puck run around. No icing on this one. That'll be played by Delmonico, leaving it for Eilertson. Eilertson rimming around for Turvold. And a loose puck picked up by McKenzie. McKenzie finds a lane, pulls up, sends it over towards Turvold. Turnover in neutral ice. McKenzie and Levine digging along the half wall. 40 seconds left in the Wildcat man advantage. Rosemount on the regroup, sent around for Delmonico. He'll leave it for Levine. Levine to Eilertson. Eilertson back to McKenzie. McKenzie skates it up through the middle, finds Turvold at center ice. Turvold dumps it down. Wildcats have 13 seconds left in the power play. Bouncing puck out into neutral ice. Wildcats having a hard time setting up. Now Levine. Levine flips it up high into the air. Bouncing puck. Left to go into the far corner. Rosemount full strength. Shot on goal. Pad save there from Delmonico. Now McKenzie picks it up. He's got Turvold. McKenzie on the near side. Fans on his pass attempt. Looks like there's going to be another penalty. This time it's a cross check. Williams is out of the box on his penalty. Wildcats indeed back onto the power play here. It'll be Mann, Steinke, Henriksen, Levine, and Scoob. Scoob just can't handle that one as it comes out down to Delmonico. Levine retrieves, loses an edge behind the goal, but it'll be Steinke. Plenty of time and room. Sending it across out to Scoob. That's tipped out to the Irish point. Rosemount Stick check there by Mann. Steinke finds Henriksen. Henriksen dangles at the line, gets it behind the net. Bartle, he collects, sends it all the way down, and no icing. Minute 10 left in the man advantage. Eilertson leaves it for Mann. Mann finds Skoog. Skoog gets a stick check near the red line, but it was able to be knocked back into the zone. And back out. No icing again. Eilertson pins his man up against the boards. It'll be Voelbel picking it away. Voelbel with speed. Chips it through, but it was offside. Skoog had slipped in. 38 seconds left in the man advantage. 5:47 left in the first period. Wildcats struggling to get much zone time set up here on their back-to-back power play attempts. Schmidt, McKenzie, Tervold, Eilertson, Voelbel. McKenzie wins it back towards Voelbel. Voelbel sends it deep into the zone. Ringed up high along the glass. It'll be kicked away there by Eilertson. Eilertson sends it to Tervold in the slot. Shot blocked there by Lonke. McKenzie got a piece of it as it was attempted to be cleared. Stopped there at the line by Voelbel. Voelbel putting it to the middle. There's Schmidt on the far side. Just can't get a handle on it. Off the glass, glove down by Eilertson. Rosemount full strength. Off the glass, almost a breakaway attempt for McDonald. That went through the paint, but it wasn't icing. Nice heads-up play there from Delmonico. Delmonico had recognized that the referee's arm had been in the air. He said, hey, I'll let this go for icing if I can. We'll get ourselves an offensive zone face-off with 4:59 left in the first period. 1-1 the score here from Rosemount. And we're going to have a 2-on-0 developing. McDonald and Sullivan. Shot, save Delmonico! That was a set play coming off the Rosemount draw. Perfectly executed. But it was Delmonico saving the day. No icing, it'll be Steinke picking it up. Puck chipped up to the point, sent in towards the net. It'll be McKenzie sending it back around in the direction of Tervold. Stopped there in the slot by Williams. Williams goes off the boards towards Schmidt. Takes a lively carom and sent out into neutral ice. Irish send it back in. It'll be Steinke picking up a puck left by Delmonico. Turnover in neutral ice once more. Nice step there by Tervold. Out to the Irish point. Come through. Tipped. No shot on goal. It'll be Schmidt picking it up. Schmidt to Tervold. Tervold to McKenzie. He's one-on-one. McKenzie bides some time. Sends it across. Nice pass to Williams. Williams shot. Hits a pad as it came through. Tervold can't glove it down, but it'll be Voelbel picking it up along the red line. Tervold knocks it down. Wildcats get a wholesale change. Voelbel to Eilertson. Shots reading just 3-4. Both teams struggling to get pucks through the net. Lots of bouncing pucks, trading back and forth, and another icing. We'll back up and take a look at the 2-on-0 that came down in on Delmonico. There's Sullivan streaking to the center. McDonald sending it across, but it was Delmonico. Not sure if he got a piece of it or not. Regardless, we remain tied here at 1. Just under 3 minutes to play in the first. Eilertson sends it in for Skoog to chase. Out to the point. Voelbel with a nice stop at the line. Rosemount reversing play. Nice escape move there from number 64. Eilertson saucing it up to Henriksen. Out and in. That stays onside because it was the Wildcats that had brought it back in. Nice call there from the referee. Now Skoog puts one on net. Gloved up there by Sherman. 2:13 left in the first period. Wildcats attempted a late change, blown down, so same crew will stay out. Mann, Henriksen, Skoog, Williams, and Levine. Irish off the glass, stopped there by Levine. Chip back for Williams. Williams bides his time. Curls back, and he goes off the glass. Lonke sends it across to number 9, and that one was offside. And a late shot, really late shot there, coming off the stick of number 56. Mason Henderson got all the way to the top of the circle and put one in on net. They don't like that typically, Luke.
Got a reaction from the fans.
McKenzie, Schmidt, Turvold, Williams, Levine. Levine battling in the corner. Levine reverses play, but it was an Irish player waiting for it. Irish centering attempt was fanned on. It's Levine pushing it back along the wall. McKenzie finds Schmidt. Schmidt looking for Turvold. Turvold finds it. Turvold looking to go back against the grain for McKenzie. Bouncing puck ends up behind the goal. Back to McKenzie. Williams settles in neutral ice. Just loses the handle. It'll be Mason McDonald coming in. Williams got his stick in. No call. Williams got away with a trip on that one. Williams dangles. And sent back out. They call a tip, no icing. It'll be Levine. 46 seconds left in the first period. All alone as Rosemount players save there from Delmonico. Williams gets his pocket picked by Pace. Levine, he rides his man into the wall. This game's starting to pick up its physicality. Under 30 seconds to play in the first. Chipped out by McKenzie, out, does not come back in. Turvold with the hit at the line. Now it's Levine, he goes across to Williams. Williams chipping it up through neutral ice, picked up there by Bauer Sullivan. Back to Steinke. Steinke, his pass hits off of a knee pad. Sullivan picks it up, 6 seconds left. Shot. That was McKenzie laying a hit. There's going to be a penalty coming. But time expires. So it'll be McKenzie going to the box here, beginning the second period for a cross-checking penalty. We'll catch our breath. Lots of action here in the first period. Quite a crowd assembling here. We'll be back in 60 seconds for period number 2 here in Rosemount. Second period underway begins with McKenzie starting 2 minutes for cross-checking right as time expired at the end of the opening frame. There's Williams. His backhand pass gets out into neutral ice. Offsides is the call. We'll get a neutral zone face-off. 24 seconds gone on the McKenzie penalty. Mann, Skoog, Williams, Voelbel, your penalty killing unit. Sherman stops it, sauces it out onto neutral ice. Mann puts it out and in. It was offside. Shots on goal reads 6-4 in favor of the Wildcats. Williams puts it off the wall, intending it for Mann. Get kind of a dead bounce. Now it's Voelbel. Out to the Rosemount point. Rosemount setting it up here on the power play. Shot coming through. Stopped there by Delmonico. Last game for your Wildcats. Nice win over there at the beautiful Trio Rink in St. Paul. That was last Thursday. Wildcats with a 4-2 win. McKenzie notching points on all 4 goals for the Wildcats that evening. .53 seconds left in the Wildcat penalty kill. That's Skoog keeping it to the outside high in the zone, sending it across for Erickson. Erickson, his shot, stick save there from Delmonico. Mann to Levine. Levine pushing it over to the far wall. Eilertson. Stopped there by Mann. Tobias. Now it's Lonke. Lonke shot all the way through. Rebound just can't be brought in by Henderson, I believe. It's number 56. Had himself a wide open net. Just hopped over his stick. He'll want that one back. .11 seconds left in the McKenzie penalty. It looks like it'll be Schmidt and Tervold with Eilertson and Levine. So expect McKenzie just to hop the boards and join his line out here in just 5 seconds now. Penalty time expires. McKenzie back onto the ice. Rosemount chipping it in for Levine. Levine leaving it for Schmidt. Schmidt absorbs a hit. Rosemount feeding the line. Out into neutral ice. It's Tervold in a race. Tervold on his forehand. Pulls to the center. Loses his stick as he gets hit across the hands. Tervold retrieves his stick, bouncing puck coming back out towards the center. Pace, defended well by Voelbel. Rosemount pulling it away, out to the point, shot comes through, tipped wide. Tervold will find it on the near wall. Voelbel trying to chip it back out. Now it's Tervold to McKenzie. McKenzie's 2-on-2 with Schmidt. McKenzie pulls up. Shot blocker save. Rosemount floating a player, but that one's held in by Tervold. Tervold absorbs a stick check. Backhand pass down to Schmidt. Rosemount throwing it through neutral ice, but it'll be Voelbel. Voelbel absorbs a big hit at the center dot. Now Delmonico leaving it for Steinke. Steinke gets his pocket picked as he had rounded the corner, and he regains control, clears the zone. Tervold will ice it. Probably a good move there. Wildcats need a change anyway. 10:22 left in the second period. Next up for the Wildcats, it'll be the Play for Patrick tournament. A home tournament for the Wildcats. This next game will be against Minnetonka's A team. They're playing up into a AA tournament. The A team, Eagan Civic Arena on Friday, 5:15 p.m. Delmonico leaving it for Williams. Williams and Strom will collide behind the net. Those two had a couple big collisions in this first matchup. Now a turnover in the slot. That one's blocked there by Delmonico. A rebound still in there. Still a loose puck in the paint. And we've got a penalty. See what the call is here. It was behind the play. It's going to be a holding call. Would appear to be on Cade Steinke. Steinke, 2 minutes for holding. Wild's penalty kill at 67% this year. They had struggled again with the special teams early in the season, slowly climbing back. They've killed 55 of those 82 attempts. Mann, Skoog, Voelbel, and Williams, your penalty-killing unit here with 9:40 left in the second period. Sullivan just can't control. Out to the point, it's Erickson. D-to-D pass, tipped there by Mann. High stick, no call. Mann sends it out of the zone. It'll be Skoog giving chase on the breakout. Nice pressure there from Skoog. Off the wall, will it get for icing? No call on the icing for some reason. Voelbel off the glass, stopped there by Lonke. Back off the wall, it'll be Voelbel chasing near the point. Williams and Mann defending below the goal line. Mann with a nice stick, pulls up with the puck. Mann battling hard, sending across, it'll be Skoog. Skoog finally able to get it out of the Wildcat end. 51 seconds left in the Steinke penalty. Nice stop there by Mann. Mann gains the line, chips it in. Rosemount on the regroup. Voelbel, his clearing attempt. Came right back into Eagan territory. This will be a bouncing puck. Will it go for icing? No icing on that one either. Henriksen on the forecheck. 23 seconds left in the Steinke penalty. Rosemount skating it up. It's Bauer Sullivan. Chipping it around Tervold. It'll be Eilertson defending. Eilertson and Sullivan, two friends, 2010 birth years, going at it behind the goal line. Steinke onto the ice. McKenzie jumping the boards. Sent in, glove down there by Delmonico. Finally holds on. And we're going to have a penalty now. Melee in front, we're going to figure out what's going on. It would have been Williams that was dumped after the play. McKenzie came in on defense. It looks like we're going to be perhaps getting penalties on both sides. It was Tervold that got dumped?
I saw him getting himself up on the ice. I didn't see it.
That would make sense considering Williams isn't even on the ice, so. So Levine goes to the box. While that's getting sorted out, we'll take a view of the Rosemount streaming team. Matt Sherman and Scott McDonald just killing it up here in the press box.
We're doing the best we can. Good news is, the announcers always call here.
Both teams have 5 skaters on the ice, presumably going to be 5-on-5 here. It's Levine in the box, yeah, so we have coincidental matching minors here with 7:44 left in the second period. 1-1 still the score. Schmidt, McKenzie, Turvold, Voelbel, and Williams. Williams and McKenzie in the far corner. Williams pressuring his man to the outside. This one goes behind the goal for Strommel. Strommel feeding the point to Bartle. Bartle sends it right back in. It'll be Voelbel there. Centering pass picked up by McKenzie. It's 3-on-2 as he skates through neutral ice. McKenzie pulls up at the blue line. Can't do that. Same crew, Schmidt, McKenzie, Turvold, Williams, and Voelbel. Chipped out to the line. It's Voelbel off the wall. And we're going to have a penalty. Roughing the call. I believe it'll be Wilinski. Yes, Wilinski going to the box. Really nice crowd here at Rosemount Community Center. Lots of people here on the Rosemount side enjoying themselves some New Year's hockey. Stopped there by Delmonico. Williams fends off a player, left there the puck there for Voelbel. Now it's Williams and Schmidt and Turvold, 2-on-1. Schmidt, shot, goal! Hudson Schmidt let it ride. Power play goal there from Hudson Schmidt. Beauty. Great look at it here in the corner. Oh, it looks like we missed our corner replay. Well, we got a good one up top there. Hudson Schmidt makes this one a 2-1 game. Power play goal from Schmidt. 6:17 left here in the second. Now McKenzie finds room. Sticks it up to Schmidt. Schmidt up to Turvold. Off the glass, or off the boards, and it'll be Steinke getting it after it in his near corner. Out to Bartle at the point. Behind the net, it'll be Eilertson on the far side. Eilertson reversing play to Steinke. Steinke chipping it up through the middle. Held at the line by Bartle. Sullivan, his shot, glove save. Eilertson clears the house. And back out to the point. One-timer coming, tipped, blocked there by Eilertson. Now Turvold sending it across to Schmidt. McKenzie back to Eilertson. He feeds Steinke. Steinke sends it up off the glass, glove down there by Bartle at the red line. Pace tried to feed the center, shot, score. It was a bouncing puck picked up by Pace, and he buries it. Pace fending off a couple players, getting back, bounced off the back of Eilertson's skate, right back onto his stick. And we've got a 2-2 game. Mann, Henriksen, Skoog, Voelbel, and Levine. Strommel and Voelbel chasing after it. Voelbel wins the puck race, bounces it off to Henriksen. Henriksen leaving it for Mann to neutral ice. Mann drags it across the line, stays onside. Henriksen batting it behind Sherman's net. 4.5 left to play in the second period. 2-2 here in Rosemount. Voelbel rimming it around to Skoog. And this will get all the way down for icing. We'll have a stoppage of play with 4:15 left in the second period. Shots now reading 12-8 in favor of the Irish. Nice pick there by Henriksen. He chips it up and skates after it. Mann takes Pace down, no call. Voelbel to Skoog. Skoog tried to chip it back up towards Mann. Now Voelbel. Over to I'm sorry, that was Levine on the far end. Picked up by Henderson. Henderson feeds the middle. Back against the grain, no shot on goal. Mann tries to settle. It's up to Henriksen. Henriksen back towards Mann and right back to Henriksen. And back to Mann. Shot rings off the side of the net. Reverse play back to Mann. Mann intending it to feed the point for Williams. It'll go all the way down for Delmonico. Delmonico passing it up to Levine. Levine high up into the air. That one ends up on the stick of Skoog, but it goes in offsides. Wildcats will get a change. 3:13 left in the second period. 2-2. McKenzie able to go forward with it off the draw. Pulls, shot, blocker saved there from Sherman. Tricky little play there for McKenzie. And it looks like we are going to have another penalty. This time it's Strommel. Miracle of modern technology. We went back in time, and we did get that Schmidt. We got the Schmidt replay, that's right. So this is the power play goal here from about 3 or 4 minutes ago. You can see Schmidt bring it onto his forehand side, and when he loads this sucker up, folks, he can let it go. Lots of room for Schmidt. Just gets up over the glove side of Sherman. Beautiful goal there from Hudson Schmidt. McKenzie to Voelbel. Voelbel back to McKenzie. McKenzie feeding Williams, his one-time attempt. Just can't get a handle on it. Now it's Schmidt, out to Voelbel. Voelbel, shot, his goes wide. Williams defends Strommel. Strommel able to pull it away, but it is Voelbel winning the puck battle. Turvold sending it across to Schmidt. Schmidt back to his forehand, shot, glove save. And Williams goes in late, and we've got a scuffle there behind the play. We'll see if there's any penalties being assessed to this one. They teach them early on, you play to the whistle. Turvold, McKenzie, Schmidt, Williams, and Voelbel out here on the power play. We got 1:15 left. That one blocked by Rosemount. Schmidt behind the goal. His pass off the mark. It's going to go all the way back down. Wildcats will need to regroup. Williams. Williams skating up onto his forehand side. Williams dragging to the middle, loses it there in the far corner. And now it's the Irish skating it up. They've got a 3-on-2. Put in towards the net. Pad save there from Delmonico. Now it'll be McKenzie along the near wall. Tried to chip it around Henderson. They still battle. Williams picks up the loose puck. Williams goes all the way down, bouncing puck, ends up on goal. Sherman holds on. Wildcats will get a change. 27 seconds left in the man advantage. Minute 28 left here in the second period of this 2-2 tie game. Rosemount wins the draw. Nice block there from Mann. Henriksen with room, chips it up through the center. That's going to bounce back on the stick of number 19 for the Irish. Off the glass, into center ice. Holzer now. Holzer's shot on goal. Save there from Delmonico. Pace returns the favor, sticking one at the glove. Play resumes. I think the Wildcats kind of favored the last 20.7 seconds of the second period. Levine fed the point. Now it's Voelbel. Voelbel rimming it around for Turvold. Out to Erickson. Erickson sends it back into Sullivan. Sullivan centering past. Out there for Schmidt. McKenzie battling after it. 6 seconds left. Through the legs pass. Stopped there by Voelbel. Wow. We'll take a closer look at this one. As time expires, we'll take a look at this replay.
What a play by the Eagan tender. Through the legs. 31's doing a heck of a job.
Is this all YouTube then? You get all that with it?
And
there it is. Through the legs on net for Delmonico.
Right there. That's the yeah. What a play by 31.
All right, folks, so we'll take a pause here and be back here in about 60 seconds for period number 3 here in Rosemount. Back here for the third period. Standout forward Connor Schubert rejoins play. From what I understand, here chatting with our friends here from Rosemount up here in the press box, literally right off the plane from Mexico, comes back and joins his team for the third period. McKenzie reverses. It'll be Levine down on the pinch. McKenzie and Lonke battling there with Levine. Levine had lost his stick. The puck is still down there somewhere. And put out to neutral ice. It'll be Sullivan skating against Voelbel. Voelbel wins the puck race, gets it to Schmidt. Back out into neutral ice. Room for Lonke up the middle. Lonke shot goes high. Now Turvold. He reversed it, but there was no one home. Sullivan dangling through the center. Shot coming from the top of the circle. That had tipped before it got through to the net. McKenzie held. Wildcat coaches want a penalty. They're not going to get it, and that one's offside, so Wildcats will get a wholesale change, as do the Rosemount Irish. There he is, number 77, Schubert, returning to play. Skoog, Henriksen, Mann, Williams, Steinke. Schubert lays a hit on Williams. Now it's the Irish skating up through the center. They send it out for Steinke. Steinke sends it right back in. Icing will be the call. 12 and a half left in the game. Give you another look at these D8 standings. Again, Rosemount and Eagan. And a late to the fray, if you will, here. Each of them only playing 5 games. Woodbury and Rochester leading the charge. Skoog, Mann, Henriksen, Steinke, Williams. Shots read 15 to 10 in favor of the Irish. Schubert's shot tipped away before it got through the net. Schubert absorbs a hit from Williams and Steinke. Back to Hanowski. Hanowski feeding across. That was too much for Tobias. Wildcats get a wholesale change as the Irish work on their breakout. Now it's Schubert. Defended well there by Schmidt. Sent in on goal. Glove down by Delmonico. Left for Eilertson. Eilertson absorbs a hit. Leaves it for McKenzie. McKenzie off the wall, intending it for Schmidt. Out to Tobias at the point. His shot goes wide. Turvold knifing after it. Defended there by Eilertson. That one hits the netting. Gives us an opportunity to check in with our coaches. Derek Porter, your head coach, with assistant Gus Klunder. Coaching tandem, been with this Bantam AA team for a number of years. There's Strommel, turns a shot around, pad save there from Delmonico. Out to Schmidt. Schmidt feeds Turvold. Now Eilertson joining the rush. His backhand leaves it for McKenzie just off the mark. Sends it back towards the slot. Now it's going to be Schmidt chasing after it, neutral ice. Schmidt puts it off the wall, 3-on-2 for the Irish. Shot blocked there by Schmidt. That one had floated all the way through after being deflected through the slot. Now McKenzie feeding Voelbel. Voelbel will skate, gains the line, sends it in. Turvold on the forecheck. 10.5 left in the third. McDonald reverses back towards Strommel. Nice pickup there by Mann. Now it's Turvold. Turvold's shot goes wide. Williams sends it towards the net. Pad save Sherman. Now Levine absorbs a hit, gets it to Mann. Mann feeding Schmidt. Schmidt with room. Blocker saves Sherman. Slap shot from Williams. Blocked there by Strommel. And this one's sent out. Will he make it all the way for icing? It appears that it will. Flurry of effort there from your Wildcats. 9:55 left in the game. 2-2. Irish and Wildcats. Mann on the draw. Back to Williams. Williams, shot tipped by Mann, just goes high. Lonke reverses play towards Levine. Levine off the wall to Mann. Mann sends it in. Henriksen will go on the forecheck. Lonke retrieves. Picked up by the Irish. Out to the point. That one deflects off the glass. And here comes Holzer. Holzer across for Sullivan. Levine collides with Sullivan. Now an opportunity for the Irish, and it's a save from Delmonico. Nice heads-up play there from Delmonico. There's the puck on the far side. It's going to come right back towards the center, but Delmonico tracking it well. There's the shot. Delmonico holds on. No rebound. One-time attempt there from Sullivan, just off the mark. Lonke send it back towards the slot. It goes all the way through. No icing. Mann, he heads to the bench. Henriksen on the forecheck, supported by Skoog. Under 9 minutes to play. Rosemount, turnover near the blue line. It's McKenzie. Two players collide big time. It was Sullivan, but now here's Holzer. Holzer dangles through the slot around Steinke, and he ends up in the net. Gives the Wildcats an opportunity to finish their line change. Schmidt, McKenzie, Turvold, Voelbel, and Steinke. No icing. Steinke puts it off the wall towards Voelbel. Voelbel feeding it out to Turvold. Turvold trying to leave it for McKenzie. Now it's Schmidt. McKenzie over towards Turvold. And it was picked away there by the Irish defense. Centering attempt. Up through the middle, one time coming, pad save, and it goes back door. Action at both ends, 8:07 left in the game. Out to the point, sent through, kicked away by Steinke. McKenzie off the glass, tries to find Turvold, just off the mark. 7:55 left in the game.
Crash. Let's see, Davis, I'm looking at a shot from over there.
Pad save there from Delmonico. Out to the point. Sent back around. It'll be Williams catching it behind the net. Williams leaving it for Eilertson. Rimmed around. It'll be Steinke. Or Schmidt, I'm sorry. Now McKenzie skating it up through neutral ice. McKenzie leaves it for Williams. Williams dodges a hit. Williams going backdoor towards Turvold. Just can't get the shot away. Now Williams absorbs a hit. Sends it back towards the goal. It'll be Turvold battling after it. Schmidt makes the stop at the line. Turvold. Turvold does hold. Strommel. Back out into neutral ice. It'll be Sullivan. His shot tipped wide. Eilertson. Eilertson feeding across for Turvold. Turvold hops his player. Now a 3-on-1 developing. It's Sullivan down low. His shot saved Delmonico. Now picked up there by Williams. McKenzie. Back to Schubert. Schubert defended by Williams and Eilertson. Williams and Schubert behind the net. Williams off the glass. This one gets all the way out. Doesn't make it for icing. Must have been a wobbling puck. Wildcats get a change. 6:15 left in the game. Eriksson with speed through neutral ice. Mann finds Henriksen. Henriksen across to Skoog. Skoog and Henriksen are 2-on-2. Nice pass back to Henriksen. Henriksen now Levine. Levine puts it towards the net. Mann with the rebound. Shot on goal, and he holds on. It's in there somewhere, and we get an early whistle. Looks like we're going to have ourselves a penalty. Cross-checking is the call. Unclear as to who's being called. My guess is this one's going to go against the Irish. Yes, it is. Gives us an opportunity to back up here just moments ago. Take a look at this Delmonico save. Sullivan streaking in. Delmonico, great angle on it. Deflecting up over the goal. So the Wildcats are now on the power play here. 5:40 left in the game. Mann, Henriksen, Skoog, Steinke, and Levine. Now Henderson for wide angle shot. Glove save Delmonico. He jumps on top, holds on. Same crew here on the power play. Minute 39 left in the man advantage. Mann winning it cleanly back to Steinke. Chips it up the wall, back to Mann. They come up 3-on-3 through neutral ice. Mann gains the line, sends it over towards Henriksen. Sticked away there by the Rosemount defense. Now it's Levine. Levine finding room on the far side. Backhanding it into the far corner. Levine with it still. Supported by Henriksen. Henriksen coming away with it, finds Mann. Mann onto his backhand, flips it up over the net. It'll be Skoog on the near side. And the net's off. Wildcats will get a change up front. Minute 9 left in the man advantage. Williams, Voelbel, Tervold, McKenzie, Schmidt. Roseville wins the draw, chips it up off the glass, hits a weird stanchion, bouncing up high in the zone, stopped there temporarily there by Voelbel. Schubert finding Sullivan. Hit there by Williams, left for McKenzie. McKenzie gets around Schubert. McKenzie feeding across towards Tervold, stopped there by Schmidt, and send out in neutral ice. It's a race, Sullivan and Williams. Sullivan gets around Williams, it's a breakaway, shot, pad save! Another fantastic save there by Delmonico. We'll back up and look at that one right away. Sullivan had got around Williams, comes in all alone, tries to go 5-hole, Delmonico with the stop. Same crew with 30 seconds, 4:21 left in this game. Eriksson. Now it's Tervold. Tervold takes a shove from behind, holds onto the puck, just fans on his dump-in attempt. That one hit the referee near the blue line. And out in a neutral ice, Wildcats, 8 seconds left in the man advantage. Williams gains the line. Williams pulling up, saucing it over towards Schmidt. Schmidt with room. Irish full strength. That one's blocked. Now it's the Irish out in for full strength. Pace on a breakaway. Caught there by Voelbel. Schmidt defending on the far wall. Now McKenzie in the corner. He works it off of Strommel. Williams and Strommel back to McKenzie. McKenzie reversing to Schmidt. Schmidt with time. Sends it off the glass, out to the point, held. Now out into neutral ice, Tervold will skate after it. Wildcats begin a change. Pace, shot, glove save, plenty of time and room there for Delmonico. Another thrilling game here, Irish and the Wildcats. 2-2 your score, 3:10 left in the game. Mann wins the draw back to Eilertson. Eilertson back onto his forehand. Sends it to Levine. Levine off the wall. Out into neutral ice. It'll be Skoog chasing it down. Sullivan and Eilertson. Nice stick there from Eilertson. Shot fluttering through, goes wide. Now Henriksen out into neutral ice. It'll be chased by Mann. Bartle sends it out of the zone, finds Sullivan. Sullivan tried to find Hanowski through the legs. Now Mann. Defended well by Bartle. Eilertson. Back out and in, it was offside. We'll get a center ice face-off. 2:27 left in the game. Puck's down there somewhere. Mann finally skates away with it. Levine with a hit. Sent down to into Wildcat territory. Eilertson out to the point. Henderson back to Lonke. Henriksen. We got a Henderson and a Henriksen battling there. Now Skoog. Skoog, nice spin around pass to Mann. Mann skates it onto his forehand side. He's supported by Henriksen. Mann puts it towards the net. Glove down there by Sherman. No trouble there. Minute 52 left in the game. Wildcats with a short bench. We'll see if they end up calling a timeout for themselves. Schmidt, McKenzie, Turvold, Williams, Voelbel. McKenzie comes away with it off the draw. Left for Schmidt. Schmidt trying to center towards McKenzie, but it's Schubert coming away with it. Sent across to Strommel. Knife down, it'll be Voelbel. Voelbel and Strommel collide. 90 seconds left in the game. Schubert now. Schubert back to Sullivan, stopped there by McKenzie. McKenzie rims it around. It'll be Turvold chasing it towards the point. Turvold holds away with it. Now it's McKenzie. Out in the neutral ice, it's Schubert. Schubert sending it back to Sullivan. Williams. Now McKenzie and Schmidt battling along the hash marks. 1 minute left in the game. 2-2 tie. Still battling for it. It's stuck there between Lonke and McKenzie in there somewhere. Finally brought out to Sullivan at the point. Sullivan's shot blocked there by Schmidt. Williams knifed it away towards Turvold. He tried to spring Schmidt. Now McKenzie has room. McKenzie pulling into the center. McKenzie tried to go over there to Voelbel. Stopped there by Schmidt. He holds the line. He's got room. Schmidt, shot, pad save. Now here comes the Irish. They've got room in 18 seconds. Schubert one-on-one with Williams. Schubert waits for a reinforcement, sends it into the zone, goes wide. Pace. Out to Turvold. Now McKenzie. McKenzie has 5 seconds. Gives it over to Schmidt. Schmidt tries to send it in towards the goal, but that will do it. What a game, folks, huh? Wildcats and the Irish skating to a 2-2 tie. Irish remain undefeated, but now have a tie to their record. One last look here of your D8 standings. Both teams will slowly climb up here. They'll both take away 2 points with their fair play point. And, of course, the point for the tie. Next up for the Wildcats, Minnetonka A on Friday the 5th at 5:15 p.m. That's part of the Play for Passion tournament. That's at Eagan Civic Arena. We will love to have that one for you. So for Luke Turvold, I'm Brett McKenzie. We'll see you next time.